What a pleasure. So nice to see you. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm still above ground.
That's something. There was a guy many years ago, some years ago, South Yorkshire, and he realized I have a good voice and I want to stand in front of people. But how was the beginning for you?
That was from my really from my dad, who was a piano player.
Oh.
My grandparents, who were of Irish descended, they're from County Mayo. My grandmother was a violinist in a ceilidh band, and my grandfather played the squeeze box in a ceilidh band. So all my life, my dad played the piano. All my life I was surrounded by music from being a little boy. So, and I was picked out when I was 5 at school by the teacher who came down with all the boys were singing and the girls were singing, and they came round and she listened to me. She went, "You down the front, you go to the front, you can sing." And I was about 5 or 6 years old. So yeah, that's how it really all started.
But in 1971, you know it, everything changed a little bit with the single Las Vegas. How came the idea to that single?
I was with I'd put a few things out in the 60s, and they didn't quite fit. I don't know why. There were some good songs, but I didn't have the right management. They didn't have the. And then I was introduced to Mitch Murray and Peter Callender, two great songwriters, and they started recording me. And the first thing they did me was Las Vegas, which was my first hit, and that was, I think, 1971. Yeah, so and then I was with them for about 4 or 5 years, and all my early hits were all Mitch Murray, Peter Callender songs. So I was very fortunate, very, very lucky.
When I was in a romantic mood with my first lady I've had, I've listened to your music. I wondered sometimes, which music are you like when you listen private to music?
I like singers. I'm a great singers fan. I like Frank Sinatra is my favourite singer of all time. But good Matt Monro, who I became a very good friend of, and he was a great singer and a great drinker. and we, my God, yeah, we had some very heavy drinking sessions in Australia together. Lovely man, lovely man. I like singers, Matt Monro and all these people. I just think it's good singers. Yeah, yeah. Perry Como, Ella Fitzgerald, of course, female, Peggy Lee, all the great, what they call great singers. That's my. I was brought up with it. My dad was in the Royal Air Force, and he was stationed in India and all over the place. And he brought when he came back from the Air Force, he brought all these 78 records, which were all American, big bands with Ella Fitzgerald and all these great singers. Oh my God! And because at the time I'd started listening to rock and roll had come out. I started buying rock and roll records, and he went, "Right, stay there." Went upstairs, brought this big suitcase full of 78s. Now he says, "Right, listen to that's music, not this rock and roll." He says, "Start listening to this," and that's what changed me into wanting to be a singer. I wanted to sing like these people.
Your voice is still, I can't say other things than that, is amazing. How you keep your voice in shape? What you doing?
I don't. I just pray to God, and I thank God for He gave me a voice. Yeah. Unfortunately, He forgot to give me a brain to go with it.
You've recorded so many albums, so many songs. Do you have, over the many years, I don't think it's Amarillo, but do you have another favorite song that you like very much of your own songs?
I liked a lot of the early stuff I did before, I mean, songs I used to sing on stage before I started making records. And now I still do them with things like Jezebel and all these kind of songs. If it's a great song, I will sing it forever, and I do. I like those kind of songs, the really good songs, with a good lyrics than you know, good tunes, good lyrics.
This year something happened. You did a farewell goodbye tour, yeah, and you did a We Still Shine CD, a new CD. How was the tour?
It's still there. We called it out my farewell tour, but it's since I said it's a farewell tour, the phone has never stopped ringing to my agents, my manager, and now they're booking me. Next year is full. It's absolutely full. So I'm working. It's getting busier and busier. So I don't mind. I like working.
Yeah, if you're a musician with your heart, you are a musician your whole lifetime. It's not for always.
I'm from a very musical family. But my granddad used to say to me, Tony, you retire, you die. And I thought, well, it's true. And I believe that. and if I stop singing, I think I'll die. Yeah. But I'm very happy that God gave me a voice and it's still there.
It was the same question with Sinatra too. They asked him, he was over 80 and was on stage, and he was asked, is that a question of money? And I said, no, it's not a question of money. I like what I do.
Exactly. Well, the same with me. Yeah. I enjoy what I do, and if I'm not working, I get sick. I don't like sitting and watching television. I like to be out on stage and entertaining people and singing music, you know, playing music and singing music.
You have a big audience here in Germany who likes you very, very much. Yeah, in the past years, every television show we've seen your face. And what are your wishes for your future now?
To carry on, seriously carry on. I did the last album over in Nashville about a year ago, and it's We Still Shine, it's called, and it's still doing well. I sing 2 or 3 songs from that album now during my show, and I'm planning to carry on recording. I'm thank to the angels that my voice is still there. I can still sing, and at the age of 81, you know, I'm very, very lucky. Yeah.
I wish you all the best, and it was, I think, an interview of my lifetime. It was a real pleasure. Thank you very much.